Ah, E3. It's like gaming Christmas. We get a whole bunch of new things announced, a whole bunch of new games, a whole bunch of new game information, a whole bunch of things regarding games. It's gaming Christmas. And I'm putting together a list of the top 10 things I am looking forward to the most, and the top 10 things that I want to see in the same list. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for this list, I'm putting together a list. I told you already, and I'm combining it with games I want and games or things I want and games that I'm most excited for to see. Yeah. So now some of these things or games, yeah, can like most likely be announced or showcased. Some of them are like for sure gonna be there. Others are kind of on the edge, and some others probably have no chance. They're just things I want. Okay, these are just my wishes. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm not really a huge fan of the first Red Dead Redemption. I know, I didn't really get to play it that much, but Red Dead Redemption 2, the graphics at least looks great. I say the graphics because we don't have much gameplay, so I can't really talk about if the game looks good or anything. But that's one thing we need to see at E3, some more gameplay of this game. I mean, really, it's a sequel of what many people say is one of the best games of all time. This has to be at E3. Just has to be there. As for the game itself, I'm expecting it to be even better than the original. Some people say, again, that's one of the greatest games of all time, and definitely brought some new things to the genre that is open world, I think. Anyways, this just has to be there. Okay, I'm not as anticipated about this one as I am other ones on this list, but man, I just had to include this because, yeah, you know. Alright, now this game was also recently announced, not like recently announced, but announced last year. It was either at E3 or probably at Gamescom or just randomly announced. I believe it was at E3. Yeah, it actually was at E3. Don't listen to what I said before that. SpiderMan on PS4 is probably going to be a great game. It's actually one of my most anticipated games of this year. I hope it comes out this year. I mean, I don't have much information about it. It's supposed to come out this year. But you see, Spider-Man 2 was actually a pretty good game, but Amazing Spider-Man 2 was freaking terrible. But I have high hopes for this one, since it could be the tie-in for Spider-Man Homecoming, but at the same time not, since it isn't coming out the same time as it, at least. Yeah. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man on PS4 will be good. I know this one's a bit different from the rest, but remember when Nintendo announced Super Nintendo World at Universal? Yeah. Well, here are the chances, I hope, there are chances that they'll talk about that E3. Now I know it's a gaming convention, but why not talk about a part of a theme park? No, that is, and that part of that theme park being revolved around video games by the company Nintendo. Why don't you reveal that? Why don't you, like, put more details about that at E3? Seems like it'll work to me. There were even patents revealing a Mario Kart ride. Yeah. We should get at least something about this at E3. Now, Mario games. I really do like Mario games. You guys should know that since I'm a huge Nintendo fan. And though we didn't really have much information about it on, like, when the Switch was first revealed, and we got more information on the Switch presentation, we still don't have that much info on it. It's coming out the holidays. We need a release date or gameplay. Some characters. I mean, like, we need to see Luigi and maybe Yoshi. I mean, come on, man. This is one of the most anticipated games of this year, and rightfully so, for how it looks at this. Super Mario Odyssey seems like a great game. It looks like it's gonna be great. Like, it's huge. An open sandbox Mario game, our first since like Sunshine, I think. Maybe Galaxy. Wouldn't say Galaxy's like an open sandbox thing. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, this is one thing that is probably a given to what's going to be revealed. This is definitely one of the things that's going to be revealed at E3. If it's not, I am going to be surprised. NES Classic, we barely knew you. But remember those rumors that it was discontinued in favor for the SNES Classic? Well, I hope that's the case. The SNES Classic better be announced at E3. Like, that'd be pretty cool. SNES Classic Edition at E3. I know it's kind of less likely, but you know, it should happen. This is just something I wish. It's something that many people want to wish. And also, it shouldn't be so rare. Nintendo, if you're watching this, first of all, don't copyright me since I'm using your gameplay for crap. And second of all, if you're gonna... No. Second of all is make it the SNES Classic Edition and everything else on here that applies to you. And third, do make the SNES Classic Edition. Don't make it so rare. Okay, after the leak, I kind of got a bit less excited since it was leaked by the person who leaked this game's existence, and most of the things he leaked were true. So, and the leak only had 28 characters. What the? Nah, man, but in all seriousness, I am really looking forward to this game, despite that leak. And that leak is most likely going to be true. There's going to be a ton of DLC for it, which will might piss me off, actually. But, you know, the game is the return of the iconic and beloved Marvel vs. Capcom franchise, going back to the original roots of the first game, where you pick 2 characters instead of 3. Now, I hope that they show characters at E3. They better show characters at E3. I am really excited for this game. And you know what? Why not have the entire leak roster shown at E3? Assuming that that's not the whole roster. And there'll be more characters revealed later on. How about that? Alright, so, you know I've been playing so much of Injustice 2. Like, so much of Injustice 2. Recently, Red Hood was revealed. I want to see Starfire and maybe even Sub-Zero to have gameplay at E3. And as well as Fighter Pack 3, and maybe some new premiere skins, and some other things too, like character patches, and stuff like that. That's really all I have to say. By the way, guys, little quick news update. Within this top 10, that leak that I talked about the other day, yeah, it's false. Okay, next entry. Okay, first of all, sorry about the tomato cam quality and the camera moving a lot this capture, but next up is a Nintendo Switch restock. Now, that'd be great. A Nintendo Switch restock. Now, Nintendo has been restocking their Switches, and it's getting bigger and bigger each time, but not big enough where enough people can get it. That's probably actually one of Nintendo's biggest problems. They understock their crap. Like, their crap as in stuff, not calling them crap. What Nintendo has to do is to announce at E3 enough Switches, a restock for enough Switches for anyone that wants them. I know this is like a bit far-fetched for a wish, because Nintendo will only do it when they feel like it. And that's something that kind of gets under my skin, but it'll be great to see. Now, you guys know I freaking love Mega Man. Yeah, and that's what this is. A new Mega Man game announced at E3. I would love it if that happened. But there's no chance it'll happen. There is barely a chance at all that'll happen. Now, that kind of pisses me off. After all, this isn't what I think is going to happen. It's what I want to happen and what I'm most excited for that is happening at E3. So it'd be cool. What I would expect for a new Mega Man game at this point, if any, would be either a Mega Man 2 remake. That'd be pretty nice. A video game based off of the I think Disney XD show or Cartoon Network show. I forget which channel it's on. But I'm not really asking for that. And the third one is what I'd like to be the most, a Mega Man reboot. Bring it back to its roots and like, yeah, just make it good. Don't make it 3D or anything, because that's what ruined Mega Man and is possibly why he hasn't come back. The main reason why he was pretty much dead, because Mighty Number 9. Keiji Inafune left Mega Man, left the Mega Man office crap for Mighty Number 9. But then, yeah. Mighty Number 9 sucked. Terrible. So that might be a sign. The chances of it happening at E3 is very, very low. Okay, yeah. You saw those leaked screenshots? Well, there was more than just this picture. There were many leaked screenshots of Super Smash Bros. On Switch, and I got more information about it. It is leaked to be a combination between both Super Smash Bros. On Wii U and Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 3DS. That is awesome. And as you see, it'll include things like Smash Run. This is a pretty cool thing. It'll include things like Smash Run, but also as well as like Smash 4, Special Order. Yeah. And it'll be really great. And if this doesn't get announced at E3, Nintendo is... If this doesn't get announced at E3, I don't think this is real. Like, it better be announced at E3, and they better reveal some new characters, like the Inkling and Springman and characters. But, you see, it's something that, it's already, like, we're all expecting it to be just a port of the Switch, of the Wii U version. But now I didn't think of this. A combination port of the 3DS and Wii U version with the Wii U graphics is a good idea. This doesn't get revealed at E3. Again, it ain't happening. Well, that's it for this video. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Why did I do that? Goodbye, guys. It's like gaming Christmas. We get a whole bunch of new things announced, a whole bunch of new games, a whole bunch of new game information, a whole bunch of things regarding games. It's gaming Christmas. And I'm putting together a list of the top 10 things I'm looking forward to the most, / the top 10 things I'm most excited for. That was the same thing. The top 10 things I am looking forward to the most, and the top 10 things that I want to see in the same list. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I know this one's a bit different from the others, but still. Remember when Nintendo announced Super Nintendo World as a part of Universal's? Remember when Nintendo announced Super Mario World? Okay, yeah. You saw those leaked screenshots? Well, there was more than just this picture. There were many leaked screenshots of Super Smash Bros. On Switch, and I got more information about it. It is leaked to be a combination between both Super Smash Bros. On Wii U and Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 3DS. That is awesome. And as you see, it'll include things like Smash Run. This is a pretty cool thing. It'll include things like Smash Run, but also as well as like Smash Tour and Special Forces. Special Orders, yeah.